would you say, obviously, having the entrepreneurial mindset and the lessons and teachings in looking after business definitely gave you not a higher pedestal to stand on, but definitely more edge going into financial planning or into a sector?
Yeah, I think it did. I was fairly studious as well. So I was fairly good at money, finance, all that sort of stuff. If you grow up around entrepreneurism, you pick it up as young kids, and I try and give that to my kids. The actual story of NextGen was related to my father dying. So what essentially happened, 5 years into the role of that firm, we basically found out that my dad had been missold to the scale of hundreds of thousands of pounds.
Oh, wow.
So my dad was essentially taken out of a final salary scheme that would have paid my mum a serious amount of money, transferred, the company went bust, and they lost hundreds of thousands of pounds. So we only found that out really afterwards when I became a financial planner. And I looked at it a few years later, I was like, well, where's all the money gone? He'd had 2 or 3 events or bad financial advice. I've got to tell my mum and my financial advisor, and by the way, the financial advisor that you trusted has lost you hundreds of thousands of pounds. And she basically turned around and said, look, you can either moan about it or you can do something about it. And that was the creation of NextGen Planners. Me and a guy called Rohan Sivajoti got together, we shared a pint in the pub and said, look, we're going to do something about this. The profession needs to be better.